Hello, welcome to American School of English Language, guys. Today in this video, we will talk about how I'll assess your speaking test and what parameters I'll use to give you bands in speaking test. So let's talk about. But before we proceed, guys, subscribe my channel so you could receive weekly updates about my channel. So let's move on, guys. So IELTS has four parameters to assess your speaking test. Let's see what are these: fluency and coherence. Lexical resource is also called vocabulary, grammatical range, and accuracy, or in short, just grammar, pronunciation. IELTS examiner will give you individual bands on each of four parameters. He will give you individual, but each of parameters has nine bands, right? So he will give you individual bands in each of parameters. He might give you eight bands in fluency, seven bands in vocabulary, six band in grammar, seven band in pronunciation. He or she will then add up all the four parameters and divide by four to give you the final band. Let's talk about each one individually now. The first one is fluency and coherence. It means fluent with only very occasional repetition or self-correction. That you need to be fluent, but you still can have occasional repetition or self-correction. That is allowed. You still can get nine band in fluency and coherence. Any hesitation that occurs is used only to prepare the next utterance and not to find the words or grammar. That you cannot have any hesitation, but even if you have it, that is not to find the words or grammar, but to prepare the next utterance. Speech is situationally appropriate and cohesive features are fully acceptable. Topic development is fully coherent and appropriately extended. So let's talk about the other one now. It's called lexical resource. It says total flexibility and precise use in all contexts, sustained use of accurate and idiomatic language, effective use of paraphrase as required. Paraphrase means like when we use other person text or idea to describe it in our own word. That's called paraphrasing. So let's move to the next one now. Is grammatical range and accuracy. It says structure are precise and accurate at all times, apart from mistakes, characteristics of native speaker speech. Like the only mistakes you can have is related to the native speaker speech. Otherwise, your structure should be correct all the time. Wide range of complex and compound sentences are used. Guys, you need to use different types of sentences. Complex, compound, use different types of conjunctive adverbs to show your range of grammar. It's always better to start your speaking test from while, although, since. Use different types of coordinator like but, yet, so. We use different types of adverb like however, therefore, beside. So show your range of grammar. And then different types of verbs should be used. You need to use show different types of verb. The majority of sentences are error free. Like you can have a minor sentences mistake, but it should majority of sentences should be error free. So let's move to the next one. Pronunciation. So your pronunciation has to be correct. That's where the most of the non-native speakers struggle in to pronounce the correct word. So what pronunciation says? It says use a full range of phonological features. Phonological mean related to the sound of the language to convey precise and subtle meaning. Flexible use of feature of connected speech is sustained throughout. Sustain means maintain. Speaker can be effortlessly understood throughout. Like we have no problem to understand the speaker. Accent has no effect on intelligibility. Intelligibility, understandability, right? That your accent should not affect your speak to understand it. So that is about pronunciation. So I hope you guys like my video. Thank you very much.